Hello, my name is Brian Schweitzer, and I am the science task teacher. So I will be preparing your child for the TASC exam in the science category. But not just that, I will also be reinforcing reading and writing skills. So this is not just a science class, if you want to think of it as like a classic science class. This is a test prep course, okay? So just to get into some of the course overview, there's really three major units in this course. Life sciences, which is about 50% of the information that we cover, and about 50% of the information that will be on the TASC exam. So that includes human biology, that includes flowering plants, that includes systems of the body, cells, reproduction. All of those are included in this, even ecosystems and life on Earth, biomes. Unit 2 is going to be physical science, so it's like physics and chemistry. Fortunately, physics and chemistry is one of the least common things on the TASC exam, but we will still cover the basics of those, so then no one is lost when they get to a physics or chemistry question. After that is going to be another common area for questions, so Earth and space. So this includes seasons, weathering, erosion, astronomy, planets, right? So those general ideas, plate tectonics. So yeah, these are all included in these areas. So the TASC exam can ask you about any of these areas in science, but I've done a pretty good job of prepping students, and I've had a high success rate for the science test. So they are in good hands, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work with them and then sending them on their way with their GED diploma. All right? So expectations, positivity, and respect will always be given by me. I expect it back as well, but I will always give it, and I will be patient. I expect students to be on time to class, whether that's remotely or physically in person. Students should follow all safety procedures when working with labs, because we will be doing some labs, whether that be on an iPad or with a actual beaker of glass that can break. So we've got to be safe. And then cell phones and headphones should not be on in class. Headphones are an exception in some cases, because we do watch videos and they are working on their own things sometimes. So I am a little lenient with that. Class overview. This class is meant to be interesting, hands-on, engaging. Your child will participate in labs as they would in any science course, but again, this really is a test prep course, so I will be doing a lot of questions, reading, writing, and then pulling from text in order to answer questions. The Zoom codes, accessing the course remotely. Everything will be on Schoology. When your whenever your child comes in, I show them how to access the codes on Schoology in case we end up going remote, or they themselves go remote. And I try to make the in-person experience mirror the at-home experience, meaning that it is going to be very similar in class to the students who are at home, if not the same as it should be. And Schoology will contain folders broken down by week, and then in those folders will be specific assignments for particular days. Okay? And then there really won't be homework in this class, but I will happily provide extra work and suggest extra work to students who struggle in certain areas or are interested in certain areas and want to learn more about those things. So I can assign homework if you request it, or if your child requests it. Supporting students, I am available for extra help before 8 a.m. at lunch, which is 11:45 to 12:27, and that's usually by appointment only. So let me know the day before, or your child can let me know the day before, and I will be available, okay? I will contact you if your child is absent too often or is really struggling or misbehaving, and please contact me to set up a meeting to discuss any issues or any questions that you have about my class, or even about the field of science, and if your child wants to look into a job in the field of science. That's where the money's at, right? Science and math, that's where the money's at, all right? So this is my email. Screenshot it, take a picture of it, write it down, up to you. And you could also just call the school to contact me, okay? So I just want to appreciate you for your time, and thank you for participating. Have a good one.